Okay, so let's talk about Gia Giudice. She's been opening up quite a bit on her podcast recently, hasn't she?
Yeah, definitely. Covering, family stuff, her own life, and just her views on reality TV in general.
And the big thing, maybe the saddest part, was about her relationship with her cousins, the Gorgas.
She really didn't hold back there.
Hmm.
She called the distance sad, and she pointed fingers directly at the show. She described it as this, toxic and turmoil environment. Her feeling was that when the parents are, quote, at war, it makes it almost impossible for the cousins, to stay close.
Right. And she said her side did try, reaching out.
Yeah, she mentioned they kept, sending birthday wishes, things like that. But eventually the contact just wasn't returned. So they stopped, which, yeah, she said was sad.
Okay, shifting a bit. What about her own personal life? Her boyfriend, Christian Carmichael, are they living together now?
No, she said, not yet. But it's definitely on the table. They're talking about it. And she thinks probably within the next year it'll happen. Seems like the next logical step for them.
Makes sense. Okay, let's get into her experience on Real Housewives of New Jersey. She was on it forever, basically grew up on it, but then she turned 18 and seemed to really start speaking her mind more. What prompted that?
Well, it sounds like she just got fed up. She said she felt people were lying or gaslighting the audience, saying things happened in ways they just didn't. And she felt like, I can't take it anymore. She had to correct the record, basically.
And that didn't go over well with everyone, did it? I remember some backlash.
Oh, yeah. She definitely faced it. People calling her disrespectful, saying she had no respect, and specifically criticizing, the way you talk to your uncle. That came up a lot.
That must have been tough, dealing with that publicly when it's your actual family.
Extremely. She said it was hard because it was her life, her family, and it made her angry, understandably.
Yeah.
She even talked about feeling suffocated, trying to get her truth out there, just frustrated, and that the whole thing was, well, a lot.
It's interesting how she navigates that, especially being Teresa Giudice's daughter. How does she see herself compared to her mom?
It's funny. She sees them as very similar and very different.
Okay. How so?
In their thinking, she thinks they differ. She kind of positions herself as the more maybe rational one.
Trying to find balance.
Exactly. Someone who tries to bring people to a middle ground. But she thinks they're very similar in their tempers. She used this phrase like, they both take, and then explode.
Okay. So that reactive part is something she feels they share.
Yeah, that specific pattern. She sees that in both of them.
So looking forward now, she's involved in this new show, Next Gen NYC. What's her feeling about that project?
Oh, she sounds really positive about it. Genuinely excited.
A fresh start.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
She explicitly said she's looking forward to getting away from my family drama.
Understandable.
Yeah, she sees it as her chance to kind of, step into my own. Create her own path, her own identity.
Which must feel different from RHONJ, especially as she got older.
Totally. She described RHONJ feeling constantly negative about her family and her life. But she thinks Next Gen NYC will be more about, playful, normal friend drama.
And hopefully less toxic.
She's hoping it's not toxic. A very different vibe.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds for her.
Definitely.